Wow, guys, look how low the water is. This part's normally covered in water. I haven't been here in a couple weeks because of traveling and everything else, but wow. All right, so we'll start off with the review. Guys, I have the Shimano SLX DC Reel right here. It is the 150 HG, and it's the 7:2-to-1 gear ratio. I'm gonna pump this adjuster up just a little bit because the wind is unreal out here. This is my first cast, so we're gonna see how it handles. But because this is a weightless rig, so it should be tossed around by the worm, cause backlash, but that was absolutely incredible. Guys, look, there's no backlash to speak of, and this is just a little weightless worm. And that little digital noise is phenomenal. So we're just going to reel this worm in and see if we can get a hit. I'm going to do a couple more casts, but first impressions, that was amazing. I mean, guys, the wind's probably over 15-20 miles an hour, and we've got 30-mile-an-hour gusts. Watch this. I didn't even thumb it, and it stopped it for me. That is amazing. So, guys, I'll keep y'all posted, but I think it's awesome. Seen a bunch of crappie, so I'm throwing a little beetle spin type of deal. I got this in my mystery tackle box Fishmas box, just casting it out there. We've had a couple crappie hit on the jump around like crazy, actually. So, and I'm using that SLX DC. Sorry that the review got interrupted, but just watch this. I mean, this lure weighs little to nothing, and I'm just doing that, and it stops itself. If it was a heavier lure, it goes even further, but I'm just trying to get over here because I've seen a bunch of crappie, and if I can get this beetle spin in front of them like that, that little jump spot right there was a crappie. So what we're going to do, I'm going to walk over here, see if I can bring it through this way. I'll hold it down. See if we can catch one. Ooh, that was a little bite. See if we can get us one fish on this new SLX before we leave. And one of the staples of bait casting is using a crankbait. So why not see how it handles a crankbait? Oh my gosh, get up there. Get up there. No. Especially in the wind like this. There we go. All right. So we have this crankbait set up as a shallow diver. This crankbait weighs, I think it's 3/8 of an ounce. I just got it today. So, show you all the colors of this thing again. Pick it up here. It's a little gold chrome with a little After Effects shine on it. Why not see how a crankbait does in this wind? All right, so yeah, we need to adjust our spool tension again since we had it on. Look, these crappie are taunting me. I would not be surprised if I caught a crappie on one of these. Not even lying. All right, here we go. Cast number one. Goodness gracious. It's probably the furthest I've ever cast one of these things. All right. Ooh. This rod is super sensitive as well. That's awesome. And again, dang, because we are getting out there. I mean, I technically didn't even have to thumb the spool, I just do out of habit. I mean, we're probably getting, I don't know, close to 50, 60 yards out of these casts, at least. I mean, it's taken a while to get it back, that's for sure. See if we can get us a bass or a crappie or something to bite. Let's see if I can just cast it without thumbing it. Wow. That is unreal. I mean, talk about it. As long as you've got your spool tension set right, pretty much the days of bird nesting are over. I really like to catch a good fish so we can test the drag out and see how that works. Because it's got the nice click star drag as well. Oh, that was a bite. I think we just had a crappie nip it. I want to see how far it goes. I wasn't even watching. Goodness. Guys, I've never casted that far with any rod or reel combo that I've had. I can let it sink just a little bit more. It's a lipless crankbait, so. I think that gold color will be perfect for today. If we can just find us one of the bass or even a good sized crappie, should be able to go for that. I hooked a massive bluegill when I was at the river a while back on a Guggen Squad lipless clutch. I mean, we're talking, guys, I'm casting straight into the wind, and it doesn't even seem like it's having any issues at all. These crappie coming up at my feet are driving me nuts. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this review of the Shimano SLX DC. Honestly, first impressions, this is the best reel I've ever had. I love the fact how I can change it to various weights. It'll adjust based on the wind speed, the distance I'm trying to cast lure, everything. And I mean, we were throwing it was either a 1/4 or a 1/8 of an ounce little beetle spin, and it was casting perfectly. We're still getting about 40, 50 feet out there. And then if you use a crankbait or anything heavier, I mean, you're getting every bit of 50, 60 yards minimum in this 15, 20 mile an hour wind. No backlashes. So I highly recommend this Shimano SLX DC Reel. I hope if y'all get it, y'all have the same experience I do, because hey, this is incredible. I mean, it's a game changer as far as casting lures. Some days you wouldn't go out with a bait caster in the wind just due to that fact. Oh, I have to cast against the wind, and we all know that means backlash city.